Come on in. I'm back. I am back. Woo! I'm giving you guys a chance to come on in. We got some stuff to talk about. I got my door open. Please, 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 please. Make sure you hit the like buttons coming on in. Make sure you hit the like buttons coming on in. Make sure. You hit the like buttons coming on in. We got some stuff to talk about. Okay. Because this is some stuff that I wanted to talk about earlier, but I had to spit the dragon. Okay. So can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let some people come on in here. I am sorry y'all hear the lawnmower out there or whatever. Like I said, my basement is still under renovations. And it's still under renovations. And I'll be down there soon once it's completed. But right now, this is all I got. Okay? This is all I got. So we got to be talking about some stuff or whatever. I don't understand why it takes so long to mow the lawn. It's not a big lawn. I don't understand what's taking so long. I would have thought he'd have been done by now. But we got to talk about some stuff. Y'all, we got to talk about some stuff. Because I got tagged the other day, which I was supposed to came this morning, but I had to drag somebody. I was being fucked with y'all, okay? I mind my own business. I'm over here minding my own business, doing my videos of my life in a whole nother sector. All right? And I was being fucked with. Because somebody want to insert themselves in my sector. My other sector, they want to insert themselves. Okay? But they can't come in here. That sector already don't want them. Okay. So let's move on. Let's stay on track and stay on target. All right. So hold on. I did not know.
So, Pillow Cube just sent me this cube-shaped pillow, and I'm totally excited. Let's see what's inside. First off, I really like the construction.
Okay. So we're gonna be talking about something. So Tough. Let me get this off my nose. Tough. You said that Hassan needs saving. You said he needs saving. I don't know, but let's see. Let's hear what Hassan had to say. Okay, we're gonna hear about some couple videos because I don't like talking about people that I don't know. I do not know Hassan Campbell, but you know, I'm gonna go by his commentary, right? I'm gonna go by what he's talking about in his commentary, and then we're gonna take it from there. Okay, that sound fair? All right, make sure y'all hit the like buttons coming on in. Make sure you hit the like buttons coming on in. Thank you, Dallas Diva, Bria, Tanya Campbell. Thank you guys coming on in. Ashley Cashin, hey, thank you. Come on in. I hate smeared lipstick, but I've been drinking tea and everything. Okay, come on in. So let's listen to Hassan and what he was talking about. And then we're gonna listen to some more videos. All right. And then I'm gonna see if we can save him. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can save Hassan because Tough said no, he ain't trying to save him. Okay, he said he ain't trying to save him. I don't think Kwame trying to save him. I think self-talk threw him back in the water. Can we save Hassan over here at Spitting Fire? Can we say? What do y'all think? Y'all think we can save Hassan? I don't know, but we're going to see. I'm going to play a couple of clippings. Okay, Section 107. This is protected by the Section 107. This is for education purposes only because we're trying to save somebody. Okay, education purposes only, protected by the Copyright Act of 1976. Okay, all right. So I'm not going to show it, but I'm going to play the audio. So I'm going to turn this up and let's see. Let's see if this if we can save him. Let's see.
You don't get to come home from the penitentiary with your stripes of putting in pain in the hood and then decide that you just gonna go live your life now. You know what I mean? I'm retired, I'm an OG. No. You gotta restore balance back in the hood. The pain that you put in, sometimes we can never undo that. But you gotta make it right. That's right, gangster. Right now, I'm giving you your flowers, my brother, because I see you out there making it right. I don't see you just out there marching and protesting because you was out there doing that too. And I salute that. But you out there saying, nah, I'm not just going to be an ambulance chaser. We going to sit up there and tell these young boys, put them guns down. This brother went over there and established offices. Hey, you.
Okay. They said they gonna establish offices and stuff like that. So, I think I gotta listen a little bit more. I think I gotta listen a little bit more. Okay. Matter of fact, let me go back a little bit. See if I missed something.
I never, ever try to glorify these streets. I'm trying to save these young boys from the hellfire. We shouldn't have to feel like we got to go through the pain to stick our chests out of the penitentiary. Trife Gangster done touched that fire. He put the work in the street, and now he's putting the work in. And I'm going to tell you older cats out here something that's running around, running your mouth and acting like you the illest killer gorilla. The pain that you put in, the streets, you owe. Your credit score on the streets is low. You are in debt until you go out there and you save somebody's child. Let me say that again. You don't get to come home from the penitentiary with your stripes of putting in pain in the hood and then decide that you just gonna go live your life now. You know what I mean? I'm retired, I'm an OG. No. You gotta restore balance back in the hood. The pain that you put in, sometimes we can never undo that. But you gotta make it right. That's right, gangster. Right now, I'm giving you your flowers, my brother, because I see you out there making it right. I don't see you just out there marching and protesting because you was out there doing that too. And I salute that. But you out there saying, nah, I'm not just going to be an ambulance chaser. We going to sit up there and tell these young boys. But you know something, though? I want to give a crazy shout out to a brother named Trife Gangster. I threw some jabs at this brother before because I thought he smelled like Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I'm looking, I'm like, hold up. Nah, no, this ain't Trife Gangster. This ain't Trife Gangster running for Brooklyn borough president. No, hold up. Is that Trife Gangster out there in that suit with the bullhorn in the middle of the projects telling them young boys to put the gun? You mean to tell me that there's actually a homie that's making me proud of the homies? Peace almighty, peace blood. Peace almighty, peace blood. You got a homie out there that's on grown man time. In the mix with them young boys telling them to put the guns down, and bringing them into programs, trying to pull them out of the street. You got this dude named Trife Gangster that was in the penitentiary, putting in pain. Now he in the Brooklyn streets. You mean to tell me Trife Gangster is out there showing all of you grown men what a grown man is supposed to do? If you gonna rep your set, then rep your set by saving the hood. And this young man, or this grown man, is out there doing what a grown man is supposed to do, leading the homies by example. Now, if only we could have 100, maybe 1,000 more of you grown men decide to stop being young boys and being grown men. Give these young boys like Trife Gangsters doing something to look up to. And Brooklyn, get behind him. Our streets is in turmoil because dudes is out there going through a second childhood. Dudes is out there going through an identity crisis. You trying to live a second childhood. We had to be tough all our lives for the wrong reasons. I never, ever, ever, ever try to glorify these streets. I'm trying to save these young boys from the hellfire. We shouldn't have to feel like we got to go through the pain to stick our chests out of the penitentiary. Trife Gangster done touched that fire. He put the work in the street, and now he's putting the work in.
Am I being pranked? Y'all fucking with me, right? I know y'all fucking with me. I know y'all fucking with me, right? Okay, I don't know this man. I'm gonna look at it. We gonna listen to a clippings of some more videos. Cause right now I'm being pranked. Okay. We gonna listen to some more video. We gonna listen before I think I can save them. Cause right now is oh my God. Ooh. Okay. I got to be.
It's like in disrespect.
Okay, so he's talking about Kwame on this one. This was from June 10th. July 10th, I mean.
If you come together with this one, he was already doing a live talking about me, having dudes reach out to me to come on his platform. I saw it. I came on his platform. The trap was already set. Instead of me being ignorant and arrogant, I did what a lot of people told me to do. If you come together with this one, we could be a powerful movement. If you come together with that one, we could be a powerful movement. So what did I do? I took the high road and apologized to Illuminati Kwame, right? I apologized to him for coming at him and not doing my homework on him. See, the problem is I apologized way too soon. I shouldn't apologize, and I shouldn't have went on this platform. I shouldn't have tried to take the higher road with the Illuminati Kwame. Because when you fight somebody, you know who they are. First and foremost, for one, there was no reason for no beef no more when I apologized to the man. From there on, grown men with integrity, you go your way, I go my way. Instead of him taking a high road and saying, you know what, I don't accept your apology, but we can agree to disagree and go different directions. What he pulled was a Tommy Sotomayor chess move. All right, so now I'm going to invite other men on this platform so we can jump you. He pulled the Tommy Sotomayor. He pulled the Sinetta. I'm going to jump you on my platform. Then I'm going to mute the mic so that you can't speak. When have you ever seen, and this is for the intellectual mind, this ain't for the haters, when have you seen scholars mute each other's mic? You ain't never seen Martin Luther King or Malcolm X turn off each other's mic and disrespect each other in a debate or conversation. Because real men with integrity that choose to be leaders, this is what they do. Kwame is out for blood. And the same thing that he's accusing Hot 97 or Breakfast Club in the basketball community of doing to him as his claim to fame is what he's doing to others. Now, let's talk about, he's talking about the schools, right? Mr. 40 to $60 million man. Instead of talking about schools, why don't you open one? Instead of talking about trade schools where people can learn a trade, why don't you get together with the rest of your NBA buddies and Judge Joe Brown and the rest of your billionaire friends with your billionaire bosses, the elite? Zaddy cut your check. Zaddy was your master too. See the mind games that dudes be playing? So now you just gonna come out of it.
Okay. Because like I said, I don't know this guy, and I don't like to talk about people I don't know. So I have to right now I'm getting the feel with you guys of his just the clippings of his interviews.
The fraternal order acting like you the victim, like you ain't even down with them. Infiltrating YouTube, infiltrating social media. Because that's all they using y'all dudes for. I can see you a mile away, clear as day. The only thing you are there to do on social media is to bring confusion. I guess you're supposed to be my replacement, right? Right. Umar Johnson been trying to open up a school for the last few years. Here you are on YouTube talking about schools, trade schools. Why don't you throw some money or give the rest of the remaining of the money that Umar Johnson needs to open up that school that he needs to open up? If you really about the people. I don't want to hear nothing about you giving out book bags and coats and haircuts. That's a tax write-off. I mean, it's cool for the broke. Broke people give away shoes and collect shoes at P.O. Box. You're a millionaire. So you collecting money from the people. Okay, cool, as you should. If they want to donate to you the same way they donate to others like me, that's cool. But if you're going to talk about it, be about it, homeboy. Why are you asking the conqueror to educate us when you in a position with the rest of the 1% to educate us? Why are you asking the conquerors to give us better food, water, shelter, when you, the 1% that's under the crusaders, the conquerors, are in a position to give us everything that you asked the enemy to give us? So you think that the same people that enslaved us is supposed to give us the finer things in life, which they gave you? So let me give y'all a little history lesson for those of y'all that's watching with intellectual mind, not you little dummies that's running around with the word, the slang. They use a goofy, they use a lame. No, a lame is a man that lays it off of a woman and don't contribute to the bills. A lame is a dude, a goofy is a dude that stands outside all day while a woman is at working, and then you come home without a dollar in your pocket, but you spent 16 hours on a street corner. That's a lame. That's a goofy.
Did he say you spent 16 hours on a street corner and came home with no dollar? That's a lame. Street corner. Tough. I am gonna strangle you. Damn it. I'm gonna strangle you for tagging me in this shit. Okay. Let's look at another video. Come on, guys. We got to get to know who this man is over here before we can actually speak. Okay, so let's wait till the video. Okay. This was yesterday.
Just leaving jail. get off the prison grounds.
Thank you for the super chat.
64 times coming out of jail. This is why I say pay attention to your circle before they hurt you, because somebody had to know that he was being released. I'm not 100% sure if he finished his time or he was bailed out, but somebody knew that he was on his way home and they waited and they lined him and they lined him.
Wait a minute, they what?
I'm like, y'all, on his way home and they waited and they lined him and they lined him.
They nined them and then they nined them.
I'm like, yo.
They nined them and then they nined them. Woo! Oh my God, I'm gonna beat y'all to death.
Because Chicago is the place where mothers and grandmothers lose generations of sons. This brother, this young man Dre, his father and his brother was murdered. He lost his father and his brother. He was the last of the Mohegans.
Oh.
Chicago scares me.
Not you.
Because whole bloodlines are being eradicated. And the most scariest part about it is that life is just going on like it's normal. It's as if this is normal. This is not normal. But in our minds, we done seen it so much. It's like eating food. It's nothing. It's regular. This dude got hit. Some say it was his mother, with a 64-year-old woman. I don't know if it was his mother. It could have been his grandmother. He got hit. They didn't give a damn about him having two females with him. The two females. Life in the hood has no value.
Is this the guy that said he a rockin' nigga snot box?
When I think about the case with this dude Dre, and the fact that son had bodies and he got bodied, you reap what you sow. But the most deepest part about young Dre is the fact that I don't know if people see it like this, but if he stayed in jail, he may still be alive. Jail was a mercy for him, and he didn't even realize it. Had he stayed in jail another day, another week, another month, it would have preserved him. And I tell a lot of dudes that be talking about they did 10 to 20 years in jail. I tell them all the time, like, I don't think dudes understand that for some people, being in prison is a mercy for you. Those prison walls protect you. That dude got released from jail and they parked his car permanently.
Parked his car? They parked his car permanently. Did he just say he
The cable has been terminated.
This dude got some crazy ass sayings.
I don't know who he had beef with, but he had beef. That's why in these streets, you gotta dead the beef or dead the beef. But in Chicago, no. It's deeper than that in Chicago. You know why? Because in Chicago, the illest killers get killed in Chicago. It don't matter how much you bust your in Chicago, the illest killers get killed. That's why sometimes the only thing that you could do is move
Y'all should see his gestures.
to young Dre.
I mean, he just be.
People that he killed.
Oh my God.
He about to meet them at the crossroad. Son had bodies, and he got bodied. The energy that you put out is gonna come back. The energy that you put out, it will come back. I want everybody out there to understand, all you young boys, to understand the streets have an expiration date. And the streets is undefeated. We'll say that again. The streets have an expiration date. Don't get expired. In the streets is undefeated. Death or jail should never be the only option for us. But it seems like death in jail is the only option for us. I want you to understand something, right? When you in jail, it's like you buried alive. It's like you buried alive. You in a coffin, just rotting away. 10 years down the line, you went in that.
You know, a couple more.
I don't even know what to call them, this new generation, because this is thing for violating the dead. Here it is, you gotta do like Nipsey Hussle, right? A dude that so many people, whether they was in the industry or on the streets, love Nipsey. I think more people fell in love with Nipsey after he died because a lot of people didn't even know who Nipsey was and started to learn about his music and his movement. Nipsey Hussle's death impacted the hood. It shook the hood, shocked the hood, broke the hood, had people traveling to California screaming about the marathon, the marathon, the marathon continues. And while you still got people missing, mourning, and loving Nipsey, you get these, I don't even know what to call them, this new generation, because this is things that we never did in the past. We let the dead stay dead. We let them rest in peace. Some people pour out liquor. Some people give flowers. But we let them rest in peace. But no, allegedly, Homeboy decided that he wanted to violate the memorial of the great late Nip. Then you sitting in the car like it's something sweet. Do you understand pain? Hurt people hurt people. And you played with their hurt and pain. And they gave you pain.
Why he always doing this? And they gave you pain. Why he always doing this? This motherfucker crazy as hell.
You would have thought it was George Floyd the way he was trying to breathe. Oh. I know what you're thinking. Your eyes. Your description is so cold. No. Him going to that memorial and deciding to vandalize it and making a mockery out of a man that's loved and missed. That was cold. What was even colder was the retaliation.
Y'all, this
Let
motherfucker
that be a lesson to
crazy.
you new school generation dudes, man. Let the dead rest in peace. It's just that simple. They gone. People are mourning. Let the dead rest in peace. If they ain't do nothing to you, son, well, I'm not 100% sure if he passed away, but they say he passed away. And in his situation, you ask for it. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. It is what it is, man.
Ooh, wee. Y'all got me on this one. Y'all really got me on this one. Oh my God. See, I got to go through these videos because like I said, I don't know the man. I got to go through these videos to get a feel of them. I got to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing a feel before you know what I'm saying? I just got to. I got to. You can't speak on people. You don't have an inkling on what they talk about or what they said or anything. So you gotta give a little bit of something.
To me, you ain't no different from Colin Kaepernick.
Okay, let's see what he talking
And
about.
see, that's the thing that's lacking, that's missing.
Okay, he talking about Kwame.
I'm gonna be as respectful as I can be. First and foremost, when I say don't compare me to an NBA player or none of you celebrities, like you, for example, I'm not glorifying. Don't play military mind games with the people. I'm not glorifying prison by any means. When I say at 18 years old, I went to the penitentiary, and at 18 years old, you went to the NBA, it's not because I'm glorifying. It's because there was a long path that led to my downfall going to the penitentiary. There's a story in between of pain, is what I was trying to say. And see, that's the thing that's lacking, that's missing in your story. My story is filled with pain from childhood. Your story and your pain consists of Michael Jordan elbowing you in the face or Pat Riley smacking you in the back of the neck, telling you to do 100 miles. My pain consists of not having a father, sitting outside on welfare cheese lines, going to the stores with food stamps, dealing with the evil stepdad. Your pains, well, you got 40 to 60 million dollars for your pain.
Okay. All right. All right. Woo! Oh Lord have mercy. So Tough wanted somebody to save Hassan. And hello everybody in the chat. Uh there were some new people I didn't acknowledge. I'm so sorry. Let me go and acknowledge them. Tanya, okay, Bria Ashley, okay, Greed, okay, Ty B, all right, Demetra, okay, the Black Sheep, hey, how you doing? Glampling, okay, Troy, Angela, all right, Our Channel by Angie, hey, Miss Leo, all right, Natasha, all righty, all right, all right, all right, all right. Das, all right. American Negro, all right. Thank you, Raquel, for the super chat. Troy, Yvette, all right. Giga, okay. Louis, all right. Oh my goodness. We got to get into this, don't we? 83, how you doing? How you doing? Ray, my boy, if I miss your name, please do not take offense to it. Charge it to the game and on my heart, okay? Natasha, Tiffany, okay. Oh, this is I don't know why Tough be giving me this tough stuff. Star Child, Dom K, hey, what's going on? Okay, Ty B, all right. If your name is long, I normally say the first few letters or whatever. Ira, okay, Leisha, all right. Bozo going to jail. Hope so. Cam, okay. Protect. All right. And Lady Gemini. All right. So, Hassan, I have never, you are comical. You are really comical. I've never met a man that's so over the top with his all his. I mean, everything is a nine. Oh boy, you need to put the guns down. You need to put the guns down. Put the guns down. Okay. We're not gonna use those gestures. Those gestures are not good. Okay. We're not gonna use those gestures. We're gonna stop using the gestures. Okay. And I first heard of your channel on Kwame. Okay. And I'm sub to you because I wanted to see what I was talking about. I wanted to see what people was tagging me about and stuff like that. Now, child, let me tell you something. I watched one of your videos the other day. You went through 5 different subjects in one sentence, and I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. And I mean, I have never heard so much ebonics in all my life. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to be able to say a sentence in clear English for me, okay? I'm a woman of a particular age, okay? Of a particular age, and I don't know all that ebonics. I don't know all that rock-a-nicka snot boxing. He got 9. And I look, boy, that's just way too much. That's a whole nother damn language you speaking, okay? That's a whole nother damn language. You know, that's a language by itself, okay? You need to as a matter of fact, that maybe need to be some of Kwame's trade school. That's another language. I don't know if they go accept that type of language, though. That's some gangster language you be talking. I don't know what you talking about. Then you said, one of the videos you made, you said you shot somebody. I was not going to play that one. No. Now, here's the thing. If you shot somebody, you know this is an open platform. You know, you own social media, and millions of people see that. Yeah. Millions of people. They don't even have to have witnesses. Nope. Hassan, they could just play this video of you saying you're rock a nigga snot box and turn a nigga TV off, and he got 9, and I shot somebody. I don't know the guy who you said you shot somebody for. I know he like, I don't know this guy. He need to make a channel to debunk your ass right now. I don't know this nigga. This nigga lying. This nigga lying. That's what I'll be saying. That's what I would be saying. Oh my God. I don't understand you. What the hell? And he talked with his hands. With all that jewelry on. Are you talking, making a point with all these gestures, or are you trying to show your jewelry? I think you need a K Jewelers commercial. Yes, I think tough. I think that's he need an agent. He need an agent. He need to represent for jewelry commercial. I think that's what it is. I see. I saw the case again, just like I saw the case the other day with the crackhead. See, I know I'm a damn. I see now. Not only am I a private investigator, but now I can sit up there and add psychology to the list. That's why you wear the jewelry. You want to be a model for jewelry. Every kiss begins with K. Like K Jewelers, right? Every kiss begins with K. Am I right or wrong? Oh my God. I just solved this. Tough, I just solved it for you. You tag me in another one of these crazy stuff, I'm gonna whoop you. I promise I'm gonna whoop you. Oh my goodness. And then the boy sat up there and said, told Kwame, you got all these millions, you and your million friends. You need to do this and do that and start a school and do other things. And we don't know what these people do. A lot of these people do a lot of things. A lot of people own a lot of real estate. They own a lot of homes for low income housing, and a lot of millionaires do a lot of things because most of the time, either it's from their heart, where they've been, things like that. Hassan. So they do a lot of things, but we can't put it on the millionaires. It's a community effort. Okay. That's the out there in the Caucasian area, they get involved, as well as the millionaires, as well as the working class. It's called togetherness. Yes. It takes a whole community. Furthermore, you said, why don't him and his friends start a school? Well, it's not that easy because there are a lot of academic boundaries and barriers. And they want you to follow these guidelines with the school in order for them to be accredited, you know, certified. So that way, when the kids get their diplomas or their license to trade or anything, they have to be accredited school. And those takes a lot of skills and training and all those things. So it's not just easy to open it up because the government gets all involved in your business because they want a part of it. They want to tell you what you can and what you can't teach. That's one of the issues that we have. That's one of the issues that we have. Yeah, that is. But the thing of it is, we can't hold someone responsible to do things because they're the ones who have money. Okay. Kwame went to the NBA and he became wealthy for doing so, which is a lot of other athletes became wealthy. But he did not just say, okay, I'm going to get out the bed and I'm going to go in the NBA. He was the number one draft pick. In other words, they thought he was good enough, tall enough, and his credentials was good enough to be the number one, and they wanted to draft him. So they did. Now, you said your past was your pain. His pain was being elbowed by Michael Jordan. Whew. Well, here is my I'm gonna put down I'm turning into not the dragon. I am Dr. Jackson, okay? And you can stay on your couch. You can just stay on your couch, Hassan. Stay there because I want you to hear me and I don't want you to take offense to it. I have no problem, nothing against you. I had to listen to a few of your videos to be up to speed, you know. You shouldn't speak on people you don't know. And I don't know you, but I'm just going by what you're speaking on. That's all I am. No pun intended. You know, men's rights. You have rights as well. So, but when you out here speaking, honey, we want you're not going to always be right. You're not going to always be wrong, and that's okay. We're fine with that. But you gotta speak English. Yeah, yeah. We don't know if you right or wrong, Hassan. We don't know what the hell you're talking about. All we see is your jewelry and your gestures, and hear a mouthful of ebonics, and that's it. We can't even deny or confirm what you saying because we need a goddamn translator. At least I do. I need a translator. So, tough, you're going to have to appoint a translator to let me know what this young man is saying because I have to read in the chat what the hell he is talking about. Turning off people TVs, rocking nigga snot boxes. I mean, anyway. But I did understand the fact that you said something about your pain and Kwame's pain. Now, Kwame's pain, you said was Michael Jordan, and your pain was going to the penitentiary in the hood and full of pain and things like that. Well, we have something that I teach my daughter and young people in my family. We have something that's called choices. Yeah. We have something that's called choices. And the choice you make can either be good or bad. And we hope that is, if it's a bad choice, it's a choice that you can overcome, not nothing that will stain or be a hindrance to your life. So when you say his choices was to go to the NBA, as if he didn't have any hardship in life, or that yours was more substantial than his, well, that's not good to say those things, because he often grew up in a shelter and had some things that he did not and were not having. And then you said that you were abused. Abused. That's what you said. And I heard Tough speak on that in his car the other day. And he was making some good sense. But that goes back to what I was talking about when it comes to men's rights that I've advocated for on my platform. And that's when I said sometimes we have real victims, and sometimes we have what people call today, or what I call today, victims for profit. You know, being a victim today has been glorified for men and women via these liberations movement. And everybody's playing victim. Not that I'm discrediting people that are victims. I'm just saying the behavior of people who have been victimized is very questionable. Things that normal victims won't do or say or behave as such. Then it was said that you said you don't want to be around children because you may hurt them or violate them. Well, when you feel that way and you spew that out of your mouth, that is when you need to get off social media and really get some help. Help. To say that about yourself, that you could hurt a child because you were victimized, that means you're aware, and that means you may need to get some help. Because that means that it's a thought in your subconscious mind to do so. And we don't want that. So what I'm hoping, as Tough Love asked me, is that you get the help. Get the help. And I can tell you lacked a lot of material things because you talk with your hands to show off your jewelry. That's what I'm getting. You're not doing a commercial. So you don't have to do that. And so the thing that I want to say is, you said something about not apologizing. Well, that's interesting because an apology should be sincere. And when someone don't accept your apology, they automatically know you're not sincere. Because in order for someone to accept your apology, because we all can easily say, sorry, and then we expect for the subject to be changed. I've learned in my own life that people will say that just so they won't have to hear your mouth, but they don't really mean it, because they'll turn around and do something very similar again. Next thing you know, you have those same issues. So I understood why Kwame did not accept your apology was because he wanted to get to the root of the problem to why you mentioned him. And before you said sorry, I think you should have got to the root of that. Own that. You have to own it. You can't say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a man, I apologize for it, blah, blah. You have to own it. Let's get to the root of it so it will never happen again. Because if you don't know someone and you speak on someone, then that's why they feel that way. I'm a victim of that even today. Yes. People speak on me and don't know me at all. And that's one of the problems we have. We speak on people we don't know. This is just the internet. We don't know people. No one knows me on the internet, and I don't know one. This is why I said, before I speak on you, I don't know you still, but I have to at least listen to your videos and go by what you say and what you do. But I don't know you. And I'm open to be corrected if I said anything out of place because I don't know you. And I'm hoping that other people out here can take this advice to not speak on people that they don't know because this is just the internet. People have spewed rumors and everything else about me and don't know me. People don't know how to let go. People are just crazy. Crazy. So, hi, Tammy. Hi, Tuff. How are you? Hurt people hurt people. Well, you may have a problem there. But when you are hurt, you try to deal with that hurt, especially when you become a certain age. You got people who are sick hurt people too. And that's because they don't know that they're sick. You know, they closed a lot of mental hospitals and opened up a lot of jails. It's so many people that need some mental help, and we need to get that back up and running so we can get the people in the proper place and get the proper help that they need. I hope you guys understand that. So you can't say and take someone's narrative because you were just saying on Kwame's, and I'm just going by what you said, going by what I heard for my own self, not third party. You rocking nigga snot boxes. You nine in them. That gesture is just something else to me. You turning off TVs. The first thing we have to do to be taken seriously is to speak English, especially on an open platform. Start small. Be able to say a sentence. You know, sometimes I have to turn into the dragon and go off and cuss people out and not be ladylike. I do. I really do. Oh, I know how to conduct myself like a lady, but sometimes people don't allow you to. And then sometimes you don't allow people not to allow you to. And today, I wasn't feeling it. So, Haas, we want you to get some help. We can't give up on them. Tough, we cannot give up on them. That's the issue too. We give up on them. There's only one person that I done gave up on. I don't know. I think there's probably some help. Well, see, now, tough. I understand that. I understand that. And as a lot of people have a problem with taking accountability. It is. But it's not like the sector over here where I'm from, where you mind your own business and people come effing with you. That's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game. Thank you, champ. You know, the one of the things that when people have a behavior problem or some type of mental illness, they don't know how to take accountability. They want people to give them a pass and all this and that. No, you have to take accountability for your actions. Accountability is everything. This is why I say what I say, because everybody has to take accountability. This is why I do what I do. So I want to address someone in my chat. Someone was in the chat a few minutes ago, earlier today, and I don't know if they're in the bushes, but they asked me uh, something not even with him, about um, R. Kelly. They asked me about that, and I go by the law, strictly on the law on this, people. I try not my best not to bring my feelings in it, because our feelings are wrong. I go by the law, and this is what set Bill Cosby free. A lot of people think he did it. It doesn't matter what we think. It's the law. This is why we have laws, and we can't disrespect the law for our personal beliefs. Sometimes we want to, but we can't. Bad things happen. I lost family members, but the law was the law, and I respect it. Do I think it's fair sometimes? No. Is it right sometimes? Maybe not. Maybe we feel that way, but it's there for a reason. I do try and want to believe in our democracy. I want it to be the best that we can be. Most importantly for our people, I want respect. Something very simple. When my black man get pulled over by the police, they should not come up dead because they were pulled over for a broken tail light. Nobody should be able to just call somebody a rapist without proof. Nobody. No black man should be trying to rock another black man's snot boxes. So when I say injustice, it's not just against white people on black. It's within our own culture. And this is why in my video, in my intro, I speak on cultural obligation. We have to have that. And again, cultural obligation is not to side with someone because they're black. It's to know when to side with someone because they're black, whether you for them or against them. And we can never, ever think at the surface level. So, Hassan, I won't give up on you either. I won't. We're not perfect people. We are a messed up culture. We're not. We're not. We have a lot of disconnect where other cultures come together. We have to learn how to be happy for one another. When I went over on Kwame's channel, I told him today he should never apologize for being successful. It's not his job to take his earnings and his wealth to fund all of us because he has the funding or the money or the finances or the wealth. It's a community involvement. It's everything. It's something like teaching your little boys or young men when they walk down the street in their own neighborhoods. When you see something on the ground, throw it away. The older lady that's old, up in age now that can't cut her grass, get up Saturday morning after you cut your mom's, cut her grass. Keep your neighborhood looking good. It's a community effort. Don't move into a neighborhood and do things that normally is not done in that neighborhood. That happens a lot with us. We will move in a neighborhood, a nice neighborhood, and then you got some that will start grilling in the front yard, furniture, living room furniture in the front yard. It wasn't like that before you moved in. Respect your neighbors. Respect the tax dollars that you pay to live in that community. Teach young people to be prideful. You don't have to see a nice building and tag it and make your neighborhood look bad. Why would you want to ruin your own area? It stems for small things like that. Instilling in them. Tell your little boys and your little girls how beautiful they are. Boys are beautiful too. When you have sons and daughters, make them stand in the mirror and tell them how beautiful they are. Boost their self esteem. If you boost self esteem, they will want to be something in life. They will want to learn. It's true. Don't tell your kids they better bring good grades home from school. Tell them why they better bring good grades home from school. In other words, like I tell my daughter, you know why you have to bring good grades home from school? Not because I just don't allow you to be a dummy, but you shouldn't want to be a dummy. That report card has your name on it, and every grade under that is under your name. That school file has your name on it. It identifies who you are as a person. So either you want to be a person with A's and B's or D's and F's. What person are you? You shouldn't care if I'm mad that you got bad grades. You should care if you have bad grades because that's your name on that report card and that school file. So when they open up that file, they should say something good about you. Your name identifies who you are and what you can possibly be in life. We have to show tough love sometimes. Tough love. Tough love is really good for our children. I don't think the government should be involved in our children or in our home, telling you what you better call your son or daughter, whatever pronoun they want to be called. That's a family matter. A family matter. So we have a lot of work to do. We really do. And I'm not perfect, not by far. I had a distraction earlier today. I had to deal with it. I am always a defensive fighter. Everything that I say or cuss out or who I cuss out always had to be in defense of. I'm never the initiator. There's so many people infiltrating these social medias. It's crazy. I'm glad I'm not that person. I'm glad that I don't have to be a distraction. I'm so glad that I made some better choices in my life to be that person. I'm glad I know who I am. Really. So when we have ourselves to think or whatever, we think positive of ourselves. There's a many people that come from very humble, harsh, tough beginnings and turned out to be fine for the choices that they make. And yes, speaking on victims, I'm going to say this, Haas. If you hide behind being a victim forever, when are you going to start living? When? When you become a victim forever and use that as an excuse, the person who victimized you win over and over and they continue to victimize you. You are not a survivor until you take back your thought process to make a cognitive decision and choices without it being an impact of what happened to you. So when the next time you say you was a victim, you need to stop saying you was a victim. And you need to work every day to take back a little bit more of your power because you have to understand that that little boy is not the man you are today. So that being said, I hope someone showed this man. I hope someone tell him we're going to give you some tough love highs if you one of those people that have a problem with accountability, but we can't give up on him. He's still ours. We're not perfect people, but we are some of God's best. Fire out.